All right. Back once again. I put out a feelers again to see what you guys wanted me to talk about this time, and I put up the prompt of if you want to see me talk about motivation and how to get it and how to maintain it. So I'll take a few minutes to talk about, first off, what motivation is and how do you get it and how do you keep it. So people throw around the words motivation and inspiration and all kinds of other Asians around, and when it comes down to it, the bottom line is you have a goal you want to accomplish. How do you stay motivated to accomplish that goal? And once you've accomplished that goal, what do you do afterwards? Which I think is a little bit short-sighted. It's a little bit short-sighted. Because if you're working your way to this goal, this imaginary goal, this goal post in the sand, what is there after that point? Now that may be thinking, you know, that's far-sighted, and I think far-sighted, but people can't even reach their, you know, their goal, their first goal post to say, how do I stay motivated to hit that first goal post? So motivation comes down to willpower, plain and simple. What is willpower? It's more or less your ability to impose your intent on accomplishing a goal or a task, I should say. And willpower is like any other muscle, I believe. This is my philosophy. I might have heard it someplace else, and I'm just regurgitating it, but I think it's pretty true. The more you work out your willpower, the more you like flex it every day, repeatedly, the bigger it'll get, the stronger it'll get. And if you overuse it too fast, it will burn out and not work. If you don't use it enough, it'll atrophy like a muscle. It'll be unusable. You got to build it back up. So, I've cultivated willpower for a couple decades already. From doing martial arts and bodybuilding and fight training and, you know, stuff like that. That's physical stuff. And reading. Being uncomfortable is a state I'm always in. And the body and the will of the person, you just like to stay as comfortable as possible. So to stay motivated, you have to ask yourself the goal you're trying to achieve, whether it be weight, weight management, exercising, starting that business, making a YouTube channel, asking that person out, is all about will. And what happens when you fall short of those goals? You can't try to do everything at once. Like, you can't say, well, I'm gonna learn how to draw, for instance. I'm gonna practice 8 hours a day, every day, for 3 years. You start doing that, you're gonna burn yourself out in less than a week. I draw 8 to 10 hours a day, but I built up the willpower over the course of, you know, a couple decades, or a decade and a half, of just building up, being uncomfortable doing things repetitively over and over and over again. That motivation now is not even motivation, it's just a state. Once your state is accomplishment and not about being motivated to do something, you kind of turn the paradigm of it. So I don't get motivated, I don't stay motivated, I just do. Like Yoda said, either do or do not. There is no try. Well, I tried to do this, and I tried to do that, and I tried to do this, and I tried to do that. Yeah, but did you do any of it? I'm planning to do it tomorrow. And talk to me about it tomorrow. There's lots of planners. There'll always be tomorrow. And once you realize that right now, not then. Now, we just missed it, but now is the thing you need to do to attack whatever it is you want to accomplish in life. Because tomorrow will never come. Tomorrow will never come. Tomorrow will never come because we're always living in today. I'm in a constant today. I'm in a constant now. You may set plans for tomorrow, but are you preparing for it tonight? Are you preparing for it right now? Are all your efforts geared towards that one thing that's happening tomorrow? Yes or no? Are you setting out, your drawing tablet and your references, and you're looking up things, to set up, to watch a quick, tutorial beforehand? Are you doing that stuff right now for tomorrow? So you had to I'd look at these videos and I got lost in a YouTube hole, and then I couldn't find my stylus, and then I couldn't, You didn't want to do it that badly. You didn't want to do it that badly. When you assume that you can always accomplish something tomorrow, it will be perpetually this thing that, oh, I'm working towards that. I'm working towards this. I'm working towards that. Yeah, you can work towards it with your mouth and saying it verbally, but actions, as in all things, speak louder than words. I don't make resolutions. You should stop making resolutions. Resolve is a constant state. I'm constantly resolved, constantly resolute. Goals are fine and good, but today's actions are far more important than any goal you can set. If anybody did not know, fun story. 5 years ago, roughly in July, around the 4th of July, I was struck with a rare neuromuscular disease that first took out the use of my eye, and then I couldn't speak clearly, then I couldn't swallow water, then I couldn't hold objects, then I couldn't, hold my body upright, and I couldn't walk straight. And this is after, doing bodybuilding and doing martial arts, competed in, I don't know how many tournaments, probably over 100 trophies and medals, and, I was used to imposing my will on things. So when I was struck with a disease, laying there in the hospital bed, the only thing that brought me through the other side was the love of my lady and my sheer willpower to not be held back by anything. Not disease, not medication, not surgery, which is painful. Nothing. Now, gaining that is repetitive acts of willpower. Not for a long time, just a short amount. I want to go, I want to get a little bit healthier. We'll start walking right now. Go walk around the block once. You might feel good enough. Oh, I'll do it twice, and do it again tomorrow, or do it again that night. Take the dogs for a walk. Take the kids for a walk. Step 1: slow, intermittent, just key steps of strengthening that willpower over and over and over again. Because you hadn't heard the saying before, once you get a toehold on it, like getting a toehold on something is, you get the hold of the toe, it's like, it can get free very easily. It can get heat, it can get free very, it's just a toe. But if you hold on that toe for a long enough time, you can eventually grab onto the foot, make it a foothold. Grab somebody's foot, you could probably hold onto the foot for a good amount of time, but eventually you want to move for a leg hold. then eventually have a stronghold over yourself and your willpower. So when it all boils down to is how bad do you want to do it? How bad do you want to do anything? Like how badly do you want to succeed at a thing? Because sacrifices have to be made. Your time, sometimes your sleep, and those pleasures, you know, those video game pleasures, those Netflix binges, they have to be sacrificed a little bit because time is limited. And I can't spend an hour, you know, going through a Netflix, you know, carousel. I can't. I can't afford to. My goals are more important. My will is absolutely more strong. It's absolutely much more strong than that. So flex the muscles, but flex them slowly. Build up that daily exercise of will. It can be as easy as like looking at something in your cabinet, like I'm not gonna eat that right now. I'll eat it tomorrow. You put that into tomorrow. Look at it again, I'm like, I'll eat that tomorrow. Eventually it'll expire, you can throw it away. Or I'll drink this water right now. I'm gonna drink 5 glasses of water a day, or a gallon of water, or half gallon of water today. Well, let me go grab the water now and put it next to me. That way I don't have to, you know, press my willpower. I have to go up, get a glass, and walk down to the sink, and then, you know, refill it, and then walk back. That's, you may be straining willpower a little bit too much. Make the things you want to accomplish convenient, and then eventually the convenience will become natural, and then you can start pushing that willpower greater and greater and greater. For example, I work and stream on Twitch live 7 days a week, 6 to 10 hours a day, every day, and occasionally take a day off. On top of that, also power lift 4 to 5 days or nights a week, and that's not counting the invoicing and talking to clients, etc., etc., etc. But my goals are constantly, you know, my goals aren't exactly, you know, they're not very solid. My goals are expansion and productivity, which I hit repetitively. So it's not really, for me, it's not really motivation anymore. It's just who I am. Once you build those, that sense into yourself, which is going to take time. It's not easy. There's no quick fix around it. There might be a book about it, but a quick fix, but I can't tell you a quick fix outside of practicing determination, practicing willpower, practicing also asking yourself the question of how badly do you want to accomplish something. Because you're like, oh, you know, I want to learn how to, you know, play piano. Do you save money to buy a keyboard? Do you take piano classes? Are you looking at online YouTube videos for piano? Do you learn the keys in your downtime? Do you know what each key sounds like? I mean, did you? Are you? Why don't you do it right now? And I tell people, this is my chat all the time. Hey, you know, I love having you guys here, but if I'm holding you back from doing something that's going to make your life a little bit better, close the tab on my YouTube channel. You know, if you got a question for me to help you improve your life, I will do my best to answer it. But if you're just constantly planning and never executing, you'll never have motivation. Ever. You'll just aspire. And aspirations are gasps. They're just gasps of dying breaths. I don't aspire to do anything. I just do. As you should do. Just do. Yeah. think that sums it up. Well, like I said, one day I will actually edit. I'll actually do some edits to these and, you know, add bumpers and music and all the good things the other YouTube people do. And this likes and subscribe stuff. I don't know, it feels so robotic if I say it. If you guys want to follow, or like, or whatever, I don't know, whatever. Hopefully this helps. If it helps, good. 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 If it didn't help, I'm sorry. I'll try better next time. Alright. I'll catch you guys on the flip. But start right now.